rates and stubbornly high inflation. Well, for more on this, I'm joined by Senior Lecturer of Economics at the Singapore Management University, Kosmás Mαρινάκης. Kosmás, thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, so give us a sense of how the war has impacted Russia's economy over the past 3 years.
So the war has actually transformed the Russian economy. So it has changed it from being a civilian-based economy into a military-based economy, which means that its technology, its know-how, its workforce has all been transformed to serve the war instead of civilian purposes. So over the years, we have seen also that all investment also goes to military, or most of the investment goes to military purposes, and this has pretty much changed the economy to a significant degree. However, this is disguised in terms of the numbers, because the GDP that was previously produced by companies and by businesses is now changed to military-based GDP. So we see the numbers to be not as not to have such a significant fall as what we expected in the beginning. So it is quite resilient, but the main street economy has been impacted a lot.
And how have sanctions played a part in that, with Russia facing sanctions from the US and from European countries as well?
So right now we haven't seen the sanctions to have a huge effect on Russia's economy, and this is because Russia is a so-called mostly like a Kalashnikov economy. It's a very simple economy that is based on its natural resources, its reserves, the significant control that the government exercises on the economy. And we have seen that those economies are quite resilient in foreign sanctions just because they can stay isolated.
And the US has been pushing for China and India in particular to stop buying Russian oil. Is that something that would actually hurt them more than sanctions would?
This would hurt them a lot because the Russian economy is based on oil and gas exports right now. So it will hurt them a lot, but I don't know how feasible that could be. And this is because India and China, they are buying oil and gas from Russia, not because they want to support Russia, but because it's the cheapest alternative. I don't know if they are ready to quit that. And moreover, even if they do that, we have already seen that the world economy is actually tuned in a way to be able to circumvent sanctions. For instance, we see that lots of Russian oil is loaded from one ship to another in order to avoid sanctions. And also we have seen that if we ever had like this embargo to actually work 100%, then we will see a huge increase in the pump.
Okay, Kosmás, thank you so much for explaining that to us. We appreciate your time. Kosmás Mαρινάκης there from Singapore Management